This is the right place, but there's no sign of Cinder.
I was sure she'd be there. I wonder, is there something that's got her spooked? This isn't the first time Cinder's run off. I used to have a little Drake whistle to call her back. I'm not sure where it went. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Could you look in that house across the way and see if you can find my Drake whistle? I'm so worried about my little pet. Hope she's not in any trouble.
The Crystal Mancer drops a small silvery whistle.
What? There was a Crystal Mancer in there? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to send you into danger. Thanks for getting the whistle. Well, now we've ruled out the house. Sometimes Cinder likes to go hide in one of the towers. Could you go into the towers and blow the whistle to see if she'll come? Watch out, though. If there was one Crystal Mancer, there's bound to be more of them lurking about. No sign of her, even with the whistle, right? I'm mighty sorry you had to fight all those creatures. Maybe they scared off Cinder and counted on someone coming to look for her. I don't want to believe it, but maybe my little Cinder is lost forever. The only other place she could be is that other grove, and I don't think I can take any spiders. Do you think you could go over there and check for me? I don't want to give up just yet, but if we don't check there, we'll never know. Would you go to the center platform of the other grove and blow the whistle there? If she's anywhere to be found, she'll be there.
You blow the whistle. The pet looks thankful and happy. You tell her that the miner is looking for her. She appears to understand and scurries off.
I just saw my little Cinder. Thanks for saving her. You're a hero to the both of us.
Watch your step, little wizard. Look at all these spiders running amok. That's no way to tend spiders. I spent my whole lifetime tending to spiders. I can't bear to see them living so wretchedly, so out of control. With so many of them running around, their population is out of balance. Not enough food to go around, and they're crowding each other out. I need some help getting the spider population in check. Could you go look for spider egg clutches in this grove and clear them out? It's the only way. The spiders can't thank you, but I can. You've done a good deed, young wizard, by clearing out so many of these spider egg clutches. There seems to be a lot of aggressive spiders preying on the others. It's time for drastic measures. I hate to do this, but there are still too many spiders for this grove. Could you hunt down some spiders and thin out the cluster? It was for the best. Hopefully your work will calm things down and let the population adjust. I'm afraid that we've only dealt with the symptoms of the problem. Something big is throwing things out of balance. I suspect the real problem is that there are too many spiders being born. There might be an extra queen spider. That would be very bad. Go check out Firewing Tower and see if there's a renegade queen spider there. If there is, exterminate her.
perceive a wizard seeks my life to leave. 2 legs carry you, no match for my aid. To survive you will not. Simple truth I do state.
There, that's better. You may not notice it just yet, but I believe that the spider population will gradually return to normal. Thank you, young wizard, for your help. Seeing how bad things are here, I'm now concerned about the spiders in the other grove. It's so frustrating being a ghost. Would you mind terribly getting me some samples from the spiders over there? It would help so much. Based on these samples, it looks like things are actually worse over there. They've been corrupted by some strange force. That's quite the cause for concern. I wonder how things got so bad over there in the other grove. Yeva the Spider Keeper should have kept an eye on things. Could you go explore the grove once more and look for Yeva the Spider Keeper?
My spiders, rally to my aid. Together we will drive out all those who brought this ruin upon Dragonspire. This place will soon be enveloped in your crystal webs, safe for all of eternity.
I'd like to see you again at Celestia Base Camp, if you've the time to spare.
caught me off guard, Invader, and you defeated me. Remember this. The day will come soon when I return, and you'll be the one who loses everything.
Did what? I can't believe it! She must have been driven mad by her time in the Crystal Web. I'm sorry to hear she attacked you, young wizard, but you did the right thing defeating her. Her threat was an empty one, I'm sure. She won't return. Be careful anyway, though.
I'll help you now that the Ravens have paid for the trouble they brought to Hrundel Fjord. What can I do for you? A feather? An odd request, but if it's for a good cause...
Wincing, Skogul pulls out a stray feather and hands it to you.
Use that in a spell against me and you'll wish you hadn't.
This feather will serve its purpose, but it's only a start. We do not send you on idle errands. The things we need are for a mighty spell to change the fate of a world.
The next impossible thing we need is a claw from a bear with no name. In this world, that is no small thing.
Vanir Stormroarer keeps a census of all who dwell here. He knows everyone and may know if there is one with no name. Vanir is in his hall, and he will help you find this nameless bear. When you have that bear's claw, you can return.
You seek a bear without a name. How odd. Why would any bear not want to have a name to echo in glory? I keep a census of all those who live in this village. Read it and see if it helps. A minstrel once told me of an outlander who rid Grizzleheim of many Grendels. I don't suppose that was you, was it? You have some skill in monster fighting, and I am in need of such talents. These pesky frost goblins have a leader in the cave outside of town, a monster we've been unable to deal with. He calls himself Thulkir Battlegloom. Can you go and defeat him, driving him from Hrundel Fjord?
You examine the census. The list of names doesn't include Leaf, who is standing outside of town.
Greetings. Is it safe to go back into town? What? No name? How could they take Leaf off their census? I'll have to speak to Vanir about that. What's that? You'd like a claw? How odd. I was just sharpening my claws and the tip of one of them broke off. It must be fate at work. In that case, you should have it.
The claw of a bear with no name. You are clever to win such a prize. Clever indeed. A feather from a white raven, and a claw from a bear with no name. 2 of the 3 items we need are in hand.
The third item is perhaps the most difficult to obtain. A tooth from a wolf who has never known battle.
Fate smiles upon you. At the edge of this village is an herbalist called Regan Wildleaf. He may be of help.
You aren't from here. Did you come with the Coven, or are you here as a friend to the folk of Hrundel Fjord? We can use allies in this grave time. I am an herbalist, and I do what I can to heal the sick. A tooth? What a strange request. And an odd coincidence. One I cannot ignore. When the ice first came, I bit a piece of it and broke a tooth. I'll readily give it to you, but can you help me? I have an ache from the missing tooth, and the herbs I need for the remedy are outside of town. I'll need a sprig each of valerian and of amaranth. They grow around the village and outside the front gates. I'll also need a branch of moonwort, which the Coven Nightwings may have taken. Gather those 3 herbs, bring them to me, and I'll look around and see if I can find that broken tooth.
You fill your bucket with boiling hot geyser water. You pour the hot water over Holga Iron Weaver.
Brr! That's a welcome splash of hot water on a cold day. Thank you.
Waif looks like he could use a hot bath.
Oh, that's hot! I took a bath last month. Is it that time again?
You're quite the gatherer. Those herbs will help ease the pain of this broken tooth. And here, this is for you.
Regan hands you a jagged piece of broken tooth. That must have hurt coming out.
We have the 3 that cannot be. Now is the time to weave our greatest magic. Tooth, claw, and feather. These are symbols of our people, yet each comes from a source that cannot be.
You must bind them with the thread of your life and weave them into the tapestry that is Grizzleheim's fate.
Take feather, claw, and tooth to the loom of fate. Tie them to your thread, you will know it, and return to us.
One of the threads looks a little different from the others. You get a sense that it represents you. You tie the feather, claw, and tooth to the thread. Strangely, Grizzleheim feels a little more like home to you.
You can now dispel the magic that binds Grandmother Raven within her cage. It should open to your touch.
Free from that cage. Now I can take on my true form. Do not be afraid. Walk up the ramp so that I can see you, eye to eye. It has been centuries since I wore this shape. Oh, to stretch these wings once more. There is still much to do, else the Everwinter takes us all in its cold-clawed grasp. When the Ice Titan fought with his brothers, the Titans of Fire and Storm, the world was threatened with ruin. Bartleby sung the song that put them to sleep, and bound together the shattered world and spun it into the spiral. 4 sons there are of the Ice Titan, 4 giants of frost. Austri, Vestri, Sudri, and Nordri are their names. Each frost giant rules a land near Rundle Fjord, and they have never been friendly to bear, wolf, or raven. But the one they liked least was their father, the Ice Titan himself. While the father slumbers, the sons run wild. The 4 ice giants each have a means to bind their father to sleep. 4 golden seals, 1 to each. I lay this task upon you, to fetch back the golden seals. The gate to Austri's land will now open to you. Go through the gate and speak to Austri. Bargain for the seal, then return with it. There is no other way.
I've pulled bigger things than you out of my nose. Who are you, and why should I bother listening? It's clear to me why you've come. You want the golden seal that will keep my father in his great sleep. The Coven gave 1 seal to each of the Ice Titan's sons for safekeeping, but they do not know us very well. It pleases my brothers and me to let Ymir sleep on while we rule over Bear, Raven, and Wolf. You're clearly a wizard of some renown, but I will not grant the seal to just any who ask. You must earn it. 4 tests I place before you. You must demonstrate your superiority in strategy, wits, charm, and strength. If you would have my golden seal, you must defeat the most cunning of my allies, Skagus Forkbeak. He dwells in a small shack next to my hall. You may have passed it on your way here. Defeat him and return here.
I saw you sniffing around Austri's hall. What brings you here? If you want to impress me, you'll have to defeat me in a game of Thane's Table. It's a complex game, like chess. I can see you haven't heard of it, but don't worry, I'm starved for a good game. No one here is any good at it. I have defeated all of Grizzleheim at Thane's Table, all but Mimir Winterbane, and we played to a draw. If you want to learn how to play, and play well, you should go and beg him to teach you the rules of the game. Mimir dwells at the Well of Erd in Rundlefjord, guarded by the 3 Njords. Tell him I sent you.
You don't see anyone nearby. That rope looks suspicious. Does Mimir actually live in the well? There is only one way to find out.
Who trespasses in my well? I'll send you to the coldest corner of the afterlife.
Time to break the ice with Newt.
How long was I in the ice? Pleased to meet you.
Those 3 can help thaw the rest of the village. Our gratitude to you for your aid.
You have the stink of strange magic on you, Outlander. I'll dunk you in the hot springs when I'm through with you.
In days agone, void was all. Storm, ice, and fire made war. The one world was torn apart.
You have done what the best warriors of Rundlefjord couldn't. You must be the hero the minstrel spoke of.
You did your part, so I'll honor our bargain.
Morn uses her tools to carve an inscription on a runic charm necklace.
Here you go. May it shelter you from harm.
Greetings, young wizard. We in Dragonspire value your alliance, but we must once more ask you for your assistance. The Draconians in this area were purged after the raid, but they have returned in force. Now they walk brazenly on our streets, and there is little we can do to stop them. Dragonspire needs you to rise to her defense. Go forth and defeat these Draconians and teach them to fear us. you say that they were undead. That is most disturbing. We must learn more. These undead draconians are no small matter. There is one place that they may be coming from, but I am stationed here and cannot go forth to investigate. Could you assist me in this matter? Go to the old abandoned tower at the end of this way and investigate what is inside it. Return and tell me what you find.
Excuse me, there's been an oversight. Apparently, you're due for another spell, one your professors aren't teaching you. You'll hear from Baldur Goldpaws when he thinks you're ready to learn the spell. It may involve going into Wintertusk in Grizzleheim, so you should become familiar with that area.